Good evening, everyone. Tonight I would like to talk to you about a topic that is taking lately a great deal of my thoughts. Consumption and the culture of kids. We just come back from the year-end vacation, a period when friends and families get together to celebrate. In the Western culture, deeply rooted in Judeo-Christian traditions, in Christmas, we celebrate love. One way of celebrating and expressing love is giving gifts. The tradition of gifting is common in all current and ancient cultures, but since the second half of the 28th century, it has become extremely lucrative business for the consumer goods industry. If we trust the consulting firm Deloitte, in the 3 months from November 2016 to January 2017, the US retail market generated $1 trillion without considering automotive and gasoline. And I asked myself, how much love was expressed with $1 trillion? So let me take one step back. For the last few months, I've been able to practice very interesting learning method and watching and listening to my kids. My daughter Eva is 5 years old, and as any 5-year-old, she's developing her painting and handicrafting skills, and she's very proud of it. She's so proud that she would like to share her pride by gifting her new creations to the people she loves. Sometimes mom, sometimes dad, her brother, schoolmates, and friends. I even remember when I was 7 years old, I used to do the same thing with my teacher and parent. I was in love with her. And I remember one Christmas when my smaller sister, Carmen, gifted the family with a game for which she had designed and built the board and the cards to play. So I wanted to understand if this is a normal trait with small kids. And I went and asked to friends of mine that do they have older kids. And all of them gave me the same answer. Yes, that's normal. So isn't it ironic that when we grow up, we learn or unlearn to buy gifts instead of building and inventing them? We learn it so well that this is deep ingrained in our culture. It has become a societal obligation. We even convince ourselves that we are buying something that is needed. If it is so, why we wait till December to buy something that was needed maybe several months before? So today, we see more people practicing the skills of the small ones, but they are not yet mainstream. Most of us will go to store, will go to the web to buy useless stuff just to fulfill a tradition that is actually harming the future of our kids. And it's harming the future of our kids in several different ways. Kids unlearn to innovate and to create. Kids learn the culture of materialism, where happiness depends on what you have and not on what you are. Where loving or judging others depends on what they have and not on what they are. And even more importantly, where we consume unnecessarily natural resources that in just a few minutes, the 25th of December, are thrown away as waste in terms of packaging or useless stuff stored somewhere in the house, waiting perhaps to be regifted or thrown away in the next general house cleaning. We know by now that our planet might not be able to sustain us if we continue this way. In November 2015, the 17 Sustainable Development Goals were signed off in Paris. I read them. The Sustainable Goal number 12 aims to achieve sustainable production and consumption patterns. I guess you will agree with me that this goal is addressing two different stakeholders groups. The ones producing and the ones consuming. I'm addressing here tonight the second group, the ones consuming. I would like that all of us takes a little bit of our ownership and make something different for the future of our kids. Let's protect their ability to create and innovate. Let them be happy because of what they are, not of what they have. Let them love and judge other people based on what they are and not on what they have. And let's give them the right to do it in a society and a planet worth living in. I would like to finish my speech tonight with the story of the hummingbird. Once there was a fire, big fire in the forest. Big lands of forest were gone on the fire. All the animals ran away and went to the stream. They stopped and looked back. They were all scared, crying, despair. The forest is gone. Our homes are gone. All the animals except one. One little hummingbird that went to the stream, pick a drop of water and fly to the forest and put the drop over. And he kept doing that again and again and again. While all the animals were looking at him thinking like, what are you doing? That's too big. You are too small. Your wings will burn. It's just one drop. One animal even went to say, what are you doing? He stopped and looked at that animal and said, I'm doing my part. Thank you very much.